Under Armour was founded in 1996 by former University of Maryland football player Kevin Plank. Under Armour is the originator of performance apparel, and their gear is engineered to keep athletes cool, dry, and light throughout the course of a game, practice, or workout. When Under Armour initially began, the company supplied their performance apparel to Division I football teams and about 20 national football teams. While Nike was focused on paying high-profile athletes millions of dollars to endorse their products, Under Armour focused on penetrating the collegiate athletic market by providing more samples of their clothes. Because they built personal relationships with collegiate athletes, many of these athletes spread the word about Under Armour and their great athletic apparel. Under Armour's method for marketing and retaining clients was to create products for the people who will appreciate it most. Then it will sell. After its first year, Under Armour developed 5 product lines that were all derived from the same microfiber. The main advantages of this fabric was its ability to wick moisture away from the skin, keeping people dry, reducing sweat, regulating body temperature, and provide comfortability. Under Armour is built on innovation, and their brand is a strength that is recognized and now respected. Exercise evolution has always been taking place in the world of fitness, providing more efficient exercise techniques, improving the selection of vitamins, supplements, and even improving sports clothing. Under Armour has revolutionized the industry of exercise clothing by introducing the use of new materials and more flexible designs. Under Armour clothing introduced a compression feature, where the tight fit helps prevent muscle fatigue, cramps, pulls, and also helps to keep the muscles warm. Another major benefit of Under Armour is the moisture transport mechanism. What looks like a single layer of fabric is actually two layers. The layer that contacts your skin is designed to pull moisture away from your skin and transport it to the other side of the fabric, where the second layer picks it up, and it is designed for quick drying. This allows the moisture to evaporate into the air, passing over the body, keeping you cooler and more comfortable. The evolution of sports clothing design is only in its beginning stages, but as technological advancements improve, so will the possibilities of manufacturing more advanced and more efficient sports attires. Over the past several years, Under Armour has been exploiting a significant change in its external environment. An environmentally aware Under Armour has recognized a change in their customer trends and lifestyles, particularly involving its women's segment. In 2003, women represented only 25% of the $800 million annual revenue of Under Armour. This is when they were following the industry-wide golden rule on how to sell to women: shrink it and pink it. Under Armour, along with every other competitor in the industry, were using the same tactics to sell to women as they were using to sell to men. No one realized that men and women bought sports apparel for different reasons. Men on one hand bought for looks, and this has led to an increasingly successful segment. However, women bought sports apparel because it's assured to fit perfectly, and does so. Kevin Plank, the founder of Under Armour, forecasts that women's apparel will be larger than their men's apparel. This untapped market segment came about from a changing external environment. First, the socioculture has been changing in the United States. A greater awareness of health has led to an increase in physical activity. Increased health costs have forced many families to focus on their overall well-being, especially during the recent economic downturn. Less expensive activities, such as running, have become more viable solutions to cut expenditures. Under Armour has turned this into a successful campaign in which they offer performance-enhancing apparel that maximizes individuals' workout potential. Physical activities also directly compete with other recreational activities. Sports and physical fitness are gaining more attention than ever before because of the increased awareness of smart spending. People are spending less time on entertainment and more time on physical activities. How does this translate into Under Armour's campaign to expand their women's division? In particular, the U.S. women's national soccer team has propelled the popularity of women's sports and physically active women. Under Armour wants to tap into this audience and has a goal of making women its largest buyer audience. There is also a market for sportswear to be worn as casual wear by women. Under Armour believes this can be capitalized into a huge market, especially in high school and college women.
With a continually changing athletic apparel market, Under Armour had to modify their internal environment to remain profitable and growing. One of the biggest changes Plank implemented was the outbound logistics of their distribution. Outbound logistics is associated with collecting, storing, and distributing the product or service to buyers. These activities include finished goods, warehousing, material handling, delivery vehicle operation, order processing, and scheduling. They announced that they have signed a series of agreements with key international master agents and distributors to manage the distribution of Under Armour products on a global level. These strategic partnerships are designed to service local retailers' demand for Under Armour products to help sustain Under Armour's continued growth throughout international territories. The terms of each agreement provide for distribution rights of Under Armour in 16 different countries. Their second major change implemented by Plank was the functioning of their human resources management. Human resource management consists of activities involved in hiring, recruiting, training, developing, and compensating all types of personnel. Marth, who is recently Senior Vice President of Adidas in Latin America, will start as President of Under Armour International in September. As part of the previous role, he had responsibility for Adidas and Reebok subsidiaries and distributors in Latin America. He joined Adidas in 1990. At Under Armour, he will be charged with boosting the company's business in Europe, Asia, and America just 2 months after he joined the company. Growing international sales has been one of Under Armour's top priorities. In 2011, just 6% of the company's nearly $1.5 billion in revenue came from outside the United States. Under Armour's use of different fabrics that are able to wick sweat is an intangible asset for the company. It is hard for competitors to imitate the exact kind of materials that they are using when making their products. Under Armour's brand is very inimitable due to the raw materials they use in making their products. Companies have tried to come out with similar products, but haven't been able to replicate Under Armour's exact fabrics. Under Armour continues to come out with industry-changing products that are making it hard for competitors to compete with. They recently came out with a charged cotton sweatshirt, which is a water-resistant product. Under Armour Storm is truly the next generation of casual outerwear. Under Armour has taken the classic cotton sweatshirt with its heavyweight feel and made it water-resistant, so water rolls right off it. By reinventing the hoodie, Under Armour yet again makes their brand more accessible to a broader audience of athletes. It is true that it's a compression garment, but the story was not just the fabric, but how the electronics in the shirt measure your body in a new way, including horsepower and G-force, as well as heart and breathing rates.
From grassroots to pros around the world, Maryland-based Under Armour strives to make all athletes better through passion, science, and the relentless pursuit of innovation. With its unique blend of high-tech athletic apparel and cutting-edge image, the company has staked its claim as a market leader in the multi-billion-dollar athletic equipment industry. Under Armour has created an increased willingness to pay through a well-thought-out differentiation strategy. Their apparel quality is perceived as unique because of their custom fit, which has created value for customers. Since they are well recognized for their good quality, they have gained the trust of professional athletes. By professional athletes wearing their apparel, this helps boost the image of Under Armour due to the role model status professional athletes have on younger athletes. Company founder and CEO Kevin Plank told investors that raising consumers' expectations of what a product can be has enabled us to bring new price points to retail. An example, the company's Armour Fleece product, which is a fleece with a soft brush inner layer on the inside and a lightweight, fast-drying outer layer. He said hoodies range in the price of $50 to more than $75. All of this with consumers who has been accustomed to paying less than half of that for a hoodie in the past. Plank added that a recently launched Charged Cotton Storm sweatshirt, a line of water-resistant sweatshirts that retail between $60 and $100, has also shown consumers' willingness to pay a premium when we change the way an athletic uses our product. He also revealed plans to launch products like Coal Black next spring, a t-shirt which reflects heat and UV rays and allows wearers to stay 10 degrees cooler in the summertime. Under Armour has continued to innovate and change an extremely competitive market with the threat of rivals increasing every day by coming out with endurance-changing products for all consumers. By continuing to expand into different markets and produce different products, they've become one of the leading company apparel textile industry. With the introduction of their women's line, they've managed to change a brand known for specifically male athlete players to all ages and genders.